Okay, Tuesday, 6th of January 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Build mental models. And update them, refine them. Essentially, have different frameworks, mental frameworks, statistical frameworks, physical frameworks, dietary frameworks, etc. as to how you approach life with regard to this is your methodology, and refine it over time so as to reflect and take in new ideas, new data, new facts, new laws of physics and chemistry and biology so as to be updated. Now, I did a video a few weeks ago talking about ideas of entropy and a lifespan and a shelf life, we could say. So we need to take that information, take that fact, and understand that we need mental models as to how we approach life. Meaning, if I do X, this happens, or Y happens, and Z might happen next week. If I drink a lot of alcohol, I may indeed have a hangover the next day. Very nice. So, by having different mental frameworks and understanding different templates, different structures and rules, we can approach life very methodically and technical, so as to reduce mistakes and to achieve our goals better, easier, with less friction. Now, over time, we have to update them as we learn new things, new ideas, new concepts, new theories, new facts, new laws come to our attention, or are discovered or understood better, or enumerated and defined. Very important, because you don't want to be acting in 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 30 with ideas about business, for example, from 2010, 2005, 1995. You need to update, in that context, the business model, the money-making model, let's say, the attitude towards technology, for example, and beyond, social media, AI and beyond, and other technologies that are yet to be conceived, or the developers who will build it are yet to be born in 20, 25, 30 years from now. So we need to have mental models, how we approach things, and update them. Very important. We can't risk, one, being left behind, and two, not using our time as wisely as we could with regards to our goals and plans. And that kind of goes into the realms of KPIs and daily targets and plans and what we do every week, every month, every day, every quarter, every year, etc. Habits, we could say, colloquially, but things we do all the time to work towards our goals and refine them and update them over time in reflection of new technologies, new ideas, and beyond. So as to be at the cutting edge. I did some videos about this as well, saying be a little out of touch, be a little on the fringe, be a standard deviation, be a standard deviation, of not normal. Be a little bit not unusual, but be on the cutting edge, so as not to be left behind. And these mental models, attitudes and processes towards things, and update them. Very important. Yesterday I did a video about statistical models and a very mathematical way of approaching socializing and being socially calibrated. That is a good one. That's a good example. So then we could say over time we would need to understand probabilistically, understand people better through the context of what's probable in their life. Meaning what this person might experience within the next 12 months or within the next 12 years. There's a 10% chance you'll experience it in the next 12 months, but over the course of 12 years, there's basically a 99% chance. So it's inevitable in their life. Things like that, understanding people deeper. In that context, statistically, understanding people deeper. So then they can go into the realms of health, understanding how amino acids, for example, or lack of amino acids will affect our health, or how, and again this is nice and nerdy, how excess protein affects our liver, something really specific like that, because that information could be vital in some way 15 years from now or 5 months from now with regards to diet and planning and strategizing. Really deep specific things like that. It depends how nerdy you want to be about it, really, but every bit of information could be vital, because it could be a missing link in something further down the line. Or we can go even deeper to say it's a pre-mortem, meaning I strategized failing in this particular way. Now I strategized and theorized, so I'm less likely to make the mistake in the future, and I know what not to do. Now, I have a better idea what not to do. My mental model as to how to approach life in this context, or business, depending on the pre-mortem, is sharper. I'm just wiser. Very important. Very, very important. And updating it again, because ideas have a shelf life. We have to optimize for the latest tech, latest ideas, the latest discoveries in science and understandings of laws of physics, laws of chemistry, laws of biology, etc., etc. Laws of meteorology, for example, and beyond. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.